The purpose of this video demonstration is to go over the basic usage of utilizing the Tasks feature in Microsoft Outlook. First, you need to make sure that you're in the Task view of Outlook by clicking on the Task button in the bottom left corner in Outlook. Once you have clicked on that, you should see a screen on your screen that looks similar to this. To add a new task, click on the New Task button in the upper left corner. You will see a blank task form appear on your screen. You need to enter in the subject of your task. For instance, I'll title this one Clean Out Email Inbox. You have the option to select a start date for your task. You can select today, you can select a day other than today, or you can select none. For this example, I will select today. You can also set a due date to have your task completed. For this example, I will select today as well. The priority drop-down box will give you the option to set the priority to either normal, low, or high. For this instance, I will select normal. The status of your task denotes the progress of which you made on completing your task. Your options are not started, in progress, completed, waiting on someone else, or deferred. Just below the status drop-down, you have a % complete drop-down box as well that basically corresponds with what you have selected as your status. For instance, if you select 0% for the % completed, your status automatically will switch to not started. On the other hand, if you switch the % completed to 100%, your status automatically goes to completed. If you change the % complete to another percentage other than 100%, the status automatically switches to in progress. And likewise, the 0% automatically goes to not started. You can set a reminder by checking the reminder checkbox to remind you that you have an upcoming task. You can select the reminder date as well as the time and indicate whether or not you want to play a sound for your reminder. In the top ribbon for your functions of your task, you have the option to delete. You can forward your task to someone else. You can link it in OneNote. You can also show further details of your task, and it'll give you additional boxes to fill in further details regarding your task. You can assign your task to someone else. If you click on Assign, you'll notice that you'll now have a To field and a direct link to your address book so that you can search for another person to assign your task to. You also have two additional options. You have the option to keep an updated copy of this task in your task list, and you can also have the user send a status report when the task is completed. If you want to cancel this assignment, you'll now have an option to cancel your assignment. The status report brings up an email template so that you can email a report of your task to whomever is in your address book. You also have a reoccurrence option if this task is set, if you would like to set your task to be a reoccurring event. For instance, for this example, the subject of the task is Clean Out Email Box. If you would like to ensure that you clean out your email box every Friday, use the reoccurrence feature to set your reoccurrence pattern for this task to occur every Friday. You'll notice in the reoccurrence box you have other options to set your reoccurrence pattern to be daily, monthly, and yearly. And you can also set the range of reoccurrence. You can also tag your task as a private task to where only you can see the details of it. You can set the priority level of your task by marking it as high importance or low importance. Once you are satisfied with your task and you have entered in all the details for it, select Save and Close. Now you will notice listed in your to-do list, you have your new task that you recently created. Within the task view, you can set your current view to show details, a simple list. You can view it as a to-do list, or you can view it based on the priority. For this example, we'll leave the default view set to to-do list. Once you have completed your task, select your task by clicking on it once, right-click on it, and you can either mark it as complete, or you can open your task and mark it complete by changing the status to completed. The follow-up flag on the right side of your task gives you an indication on when you would like to flag your task for follow-up. For instance, if you right-click on your task, you have several options for follow-up. You can ensure that your follow-up is done for you on tomorrow, this week, next week. You can specify no date or set a custom date. The purpose of this is so that when that day approaches your follow-up, you will receive a reminder that you have an upcoming task that needs to be completed. This coincides with the due date that you have set for your task. Once you have marked your task as complete, your task will now be removed from your to-do list. However, you can still go back to your task by clicking on the detailed view or the simple list, as well as the prioritized list, and you'll see your completed task listed. It's denoted by having a line going through the subject and the time of your task, as well as a check mark at the end of the task. What you have seen is a demonstration on how to utilize the task feature of Microsoft Outlook.